Welcome to the week 7, and in this week we will still talk about elasticities. In previous week you watched a lot of videos from different professors talking about elasticities, and they give you enough the economic intuition about on the intuition, so you should fully understand it. So for this week's lecture, I will talk about the summary of calculating the elasticity. And your main job for this week is try to review everything we've covered from chapter 1 to chapter 6, because next week we will have our midterm. So the midterm is it will be available on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. until the Wednesday evening, 11:59 p.m. So the exam lasts 1 hour and 30 minutes. So the first 1 hour, that is for the midterm exams, and another 30 minutes is for your bonus question. So make sure you have prepare well, because within the 1 hour you need to finish 50 multiple choices questions, and within 30 minutes you need to answer one analysis question. So the one analysis question is related to the elasticities. It's beyond the calculation. It relates to how you interpret the elasticity, and how can you apply the elasticity knowledge to the real case. So let's begin to talk about the elasticity. I will do a summary about how to calculate the elasticity. So in order to calculate the elasticity, you need to know one concept, that is a percentage change. So the percentage change of quantity, the percentage change of price, the percentage change of income. So how can we calculate the percentage of change? Is a big deal. So the first, let me talk about calculating the percentage change. So generally speaking, we have three ways to calculate percentage of change. So the first is we use initial value, as denominator. And the second approach is we use the final value to calculate as a denominator. And the last way is use a middle point, or sometimes we call it average value, as denominator to calculate the percentage change. And so this is three approach. Before I talk one by one, let me define some notation. So we call the P1 as initial price, and the P2 as final price, and the Q1 as initial quantity, initial quantity, and Q2 as final quantity, and I1 is initial income, and I2 is final income. So that is our notation. So let's look at the first approach to calculate percentage change. For instance, the percentage change of the price. So the percentage change of the price. So we know the percentage change of the price equal to the first, the final price, P2 minus P1. So this is the change of the price, and divide by we use the initial price as the denominator, so that is divided by P1, and times 100%. Don't forget about it. So sometimes for the shortcut, I usually write down the delta P divided by P1, because the delta in the math notation means the change of the value. So it's equal to P2 minus P1 times 100%. So this is use initial value price as the denominator. So how about we use the final price as our denominator? So it's equal to the P2 again minus P1 divided by, so the final price is P2 times 100%. So you can see the denominator changed from P1 to P2. How about we use a middle point as our denominator. So the percentage change of the price equal to, again, still P2 minus P1. So that is a price change. So the denominator is average price. So if you learn some statistics or math, you should know the average will be get from by adding P1 to P2 and divide by 2. So this is the average price and the times 100%. So let's use an example to for these three different approaches to calculate percentage change. So let's say the P1 is equal to 7 and the P2 equal to 9. So that is the value we need. So the first P we will get by using 9 minus 7 divided by what? Divided by 7. That is initial price, 100%. And then you will get 28.6%. How about the second approach? So the second approach, we still use 9 minus 7, but instead of dividing by 7, we divide by 9, because that is the final price, times 100%. You know what we get? So we get 22.2%. How about this last approach? So the last approach, we still use 9 minus 7. It's the change of the price divided by 7 plus 9 divided by 2. So that is average price. And times 100%. So what we will get? So if you have the calculator, you should get 25%. So you can see, once we change the denominator, we will have different percentage change of price. And so you can use the same idea to calculate the percentage change of the quantity and percentage change of income. But I want to let you know, not most of the time we use the middle point or average as our denominator. So that is more common way to calculate the percentage change. So the next video we will talk about how to calculate the price elasticity for demand, and how can we decide the necessary good and the luxury goods based on the price elasticity for demand.